All right, guys, welcome back. We are on SI unit conversions. I'm not going to do all of these because I think this is kind of self-explanatory. So what basically this means is convert between names and abbreviations. So capital KM literally means kilometers, kilometers. Lowercase m, capital L means milliliters, right? CG means centigrams, so on and so forth. Over here on the right, if we have hectogram, how do we convert it to the abbreviation? Well, it would literally just be lowercase h, lowercase g, right? Let's see, kilogram, milliliter. You guys should be able to reference your table and get those answers. So now let's move on to the nitty gritty here. So how do you actually convert from 5 centimeters to how many meters you have? So what this question is asking you is, if I have 5 centimeters or 5.0 centimeters, how many meters do I have, right? And so this is a really tough one, and some of you guys are well familiarized with the how to convert from up and down the prefix table, but I'm going to show you guys my trick for remembering how to do it. And so I'm going to transition the tape over, or the video over here. Now I want you guys to notice a couple things, right? Remember, always in the center of your line, you're always going to have grams, liters, or meters, right? Whatever you want to, whatever you're referring to, right? And in this particular question that we have over here, I'm going to slide it back. We were referring to trying to find out meters, right? So centimeters to meters, they both have meters here. So meters is here, right in the center. So if I start off by looking at this trend, so if I go up above this midline right here, everything kind of moves to the left, right? And if I go down this way, there's a curve that moves down to the right, right? Now let's go ahead and analyze where we're at. So the question says, if we have 5 centimeters, so if we start off here and we want to get to how many meters, we have to go up here. Now let's count how many spaces up we have to go. We have to go 1, 2 spaces up, right? And now we have to go up 2 spaces, so 2 spaces. Are we moving to the left or are we moving to the right? We are moving to the left, 2 spaces, right? Now let me show you guys the trick. So I have 5.0 centimeters and I want to get to meters, and I know that according to my graph or my table, I have to move 2 spaces to the left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the decimal point and I'm going to move 2 spaces to the left. 1, 2. And I'm going to move this decimal place over here and fill in with zeros. So my answer is going to be 0.05 meters.
Kimberly Duran, please.
All right, so there's that one. And I know it's a little confusing, but anytime you move the decimal place over left or the right, you always fill it in with zeros and make sure you have your desired value. So you wanted meters, right? And so you had to move the decimal space over 2 times. Let's do 4 more practice problems just for fun. So now let's look at number 11. If you start off with 4.0 meters, how many centimeters do you actually have? So I start off with 4.0 meters and I want to figure out how many centimeters I have. Well, let's go back to our table. You're starting off actually right here in the center, right? Because you're starting off at meters, right? And you're trying to go to centimeters. So you're going to go 1, 2 spaces down. Now, as you go down, do you move to the left or do you move to the right? You're actually moving to the right. And so from meters to centimeters, you have to go 1, 2 spaces to the right. Now, let's transition that over to see what that looks like. You're going to start at your decimal spot and you're going to move 2 spaces to the right, right? And so I'm going to cross this off real quick. And so if I start off at 4.0, I'm going to go 1, 2, and this is where my new decimal place is going to be. and I'm going to fill it in with zeros. So my answer is going to be 400 centimeters. Let's go number 12. So if I start off with 60.1 millimeters and I want to get to meters, all right. So we start off at millimeters here, right here, and we want to get to meters, which is in the center, and so we're going to have to go up 1, 2, and 3 units up. And are you moving to the left as you go up, or are you moving to the right? Well, according to this sweet arrow here, we're moving to the left, and so we're going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left. Let's see what that looks like. And so here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. This is where our new decimal place is going to be, and I'm going to fill it in with zeros, right? And so your answer is going to be running out of ink. 0.0601 meters. Luckily, I have another pen. Hopefully it works. Heck yeah, it does. All right, so your answer is going to be 0.0601 meters, right? Bam. Now, let's switch gears here. Let's do a number 14, and then we're going to do number 15. Sweet. Okay, cool. So number 14 says, if I have 0.7 kilometers, how many meters do I actually have? And so let's find that out. So let's go back to the table. I know this is kind of redundant and repetitive, but this is the best way to learn it, in my eyes at least. And so if I'm going from kilometers to meters, I start off at kilo, which is up here, and I'm going down 1, 2, 3 to the meters, right? And so from kilometers to meters, I'm going down 3. So 1, 2, 3 to the right. And so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, put in my new decimal spot, and then fill it in with 0. So my answer is going to be 0.700 decimal place meters. This is also 700 meters, right? Perfect. Now, if we want to go to from 30,883 meters to kilometers, this is what kind of stumps a lot of kids. They're like, well, okay, cool, where's the decimal spot? Well, if there's no decimal spot, it always goes right here at the very end of the number. And so now we're going to go from 30,883 meters to kilometers. And so let's check that out. So you're going from meters to kilometers. So you're going to go from here, 1, 2, 3 spots to the left. So let's start it here. So 1, 2, 3 spots to the left. And now your answer is going to be 30.883 kilometers, right? Now we're actually going to do one more just for fun. So let's do this one, number 22. So if we're going from 0.2 kilometers to centimeters, how many centimeters do I have if I have 2.2 kilometers? Let's check it out. All right, so I'm going from kilometers to centimeters. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to do that one more time. So I'm going down from kilo all the way down to centi, right? So I'm starting here, and I'm going down here. I'm going down 1, 2, 3. Do not forget about this center line here. 3, 4, and 5 spaces to the right. Okay? 5 spaces to the right. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so this is going to be my new decimal spot. I'm going to fill in these little dips here with zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. My new answer is going to be 0.20000 centimeters, or 20,000 centimeters as well. Okay? this concludes this video. The next one will be on the following pages, actually, on dimensional analysis.